All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless me here, talking real music in real time for few real people out there, just like you, just like me. All right, this gentleman here, Lynn Turner, pretty amazing artist. He's actually going to be on the show. So you want to look out for my interview, my exclusive interview, exclusive with Lynn Turner, former lead singer for both Deep Purple and Rainbow. Also sang lead for Yngwie Malmsteen. I just like saying Yngwie. Also sang for this other group called Fandango back in the, 70s? And Sunstorm, a project that he started with Frontiers Music, I think way back in 2005 or so. I mean, the guy is one busy dude. He's got lots of solo material out there. And Belly of the Beast tells it like it is. Even if you're not a fan of this style of music, this is a real metal album. This is a heavy metal album. It's a dark work, and the songs lyrically are works of art, right? They're very important. Joe knows a lot. Joe knows. Unlike the Joe that's in the White House, this Joe is actually coherent and speaks in complete sentences and really has a command over information in general. He knows a lot of stuff that most people just would ignore or not care about. Lynn Turner is coming up on the show. So I wanted to briefly mention the video I did earlier because I'm getting some interesting feedback about that video, the Kid Rock Donald Trump video. Now here's the deal about Donald Trump, okay? I would take him in a millisecond in the White House right now over Joe Biden. Okay, I'm worried about Donald Trump. I'm worried that all of this stuff that's happening is really going to hurt his chances to become the president. I'm also worried if things weren't resolved from 2020 with regards to election integrity, which apparently you can now discuss here on YouTube, where you couldn't do it before. If those issues haven't changed, then what's going to change at the federal level? Now, no matter who runs, and so long as they're talking against the establishment, they're probably going to get beat. Mysteriously, they're going to lose. They're going to be winning at 8 o'clock at night, and then when you wake up the next day, you'll find out that they've lost. And it'll be fine. Nobody will care. Everybody will just move right along. The news media won't care. So again, I just wanted to throw that out there because I think people now are making the assumption that I don't like Trump at all. I may be a little Trump fatigued. And I think most people who are watching this are like, it's just one thing after another. Now, I can say, is this a conspiracy? Are these people out to get Trump? Well, you can make those connections with the Russia hoax and what else? You had impeachment 1, impeachment 2. You've got, just all of these lawsuits coming down. You've got the New York stuff. You've got the DC stuff. You've got the Georgia stuff. And now you've got the Miami stuff, right? So it just never ends. So obviously, certain people, certain other people are allowed to skate and nobody gets investigated, even though there's hard evidence. There's a laptop out there. Nobody seems to care about that. It's just weird. And you're right. You're right to not trust, okay? I'm just at the point where the solution is going to have to be the individual. It's going to have to be at the local level, right? Because the national or federal is so screwed up and so unconstitutional. And there are just a multitude of things wrong. And then you've got the culture war, which, again, Lynn Turner and yours truly are going to talk about a little bit in this video. We're just stunned. I think most people are just stunned and shocked that this stuff is becoming normal. And about 15 minutes ago, it wasn't a thing, but now it's a thing. And you sit here and you go, okay, what do you do about it? One man, I hate to say it, one man is not going to be able to dismantle it. Otherwise, it would have happened in 2017, right? Okay, you see where I'm going here? It doesn't mean I don't like Trump, but I'm wondering, I just want real stuff to happen. I don't want people making predictions. You had the pillow guys say that, Donald Trump would be reinstalled. Somehow they were going to pull the election down. That's the wording he used. They will pull it down and then they will install him. Who? The military? QAnon? I mean, I don't know what that is. You've got to be realistic with information. You can't just make stuff up and keep repeating it and hope that it comes true. And I think that's where we're at right now with a lot of this stuff. And by the way, yes, I'm way out of my lane. Although, yes, I did mention Lynn Turner, who actually writes about all of these things and, things like the medical industrial complex, which, you fire Fauci. That's what I would have done. You fire Fauci. That's what I was begging him to do, Donald Trump. Didn't happen. In fact, he got a commendation, I think, at the end. Fauci and Birx and all these people who should be probably in a jail cell right about now. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, folks, this is why I have a few problems with DT and the whole Magadonian country, the country of Magadonia. I'm not from that country. I'm from Liberty Island, okay? Liberty Island, which is a very small island, and there are no weird people there, by the way. It's not where, celebrities, they get flown out there and they land, and then there's this Epstein guy there waiting to greet them. No, Liberty Island is where people believe in freedom, liberty, the rule of law. They believe in protecting kids. They do believe in minding their own business to a point, so long as nobody who is below the age of consent is being harmed or hurt. I think that's where I live, okay? Of course, this is just a made-up, facetious place. It used to exist. It was called America following the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution. It was like that for a few years before it got corrupted. It isn't passed in the bloodstream. You know what I'm saying? Ronald Reagan said, freedom and liberty is not inherited. It's not given by osmosis. It has to be fought for really every single generation, because there are dark forces that push against it. And we are experiencing this in real time right now. So best thing you do is pray for the country. I'm hoping nothing bad happens tomorrow. I'm hoping that maybe the case gets thrown out and then we can just move on. But then I'm sure there'll be more cases and more problems and more hearings and more court dates. And in the meantime, all of this is just a distraction from all of the problems that we have that we should be solving. So anyway, I just wanted to do a little follow-up video to the Trump Kid Rock thing and sort of weave in there some Lynn Turner, who, again, this is one hard-rocking, dark album, Joe's new look, which is, I guess, the only thing the rock media cares about. Let's not talk about the album and what's inside there. Let's just talk about the hair or the lack thereof, the wig versus no wig. Joe looks good without the wig, man. He looks like he could. You don't want to meet Joe on a dark street in the middle of the night looking like that. You'll pay. You won't make it out. No, Joe is harmless. He's like me. He's harmless Joe. I'm Harmless Dave. He's Harmless Joe. Don't forget about that harmless radio station I've been talking about, modernretrofm.com, Modern Retro Radio, playing some really cool new material from classic artists, a lot like Joe Lynn Turner and many others, including Eric Clapton. There's a whole bunch of them you can check out. Again, they're on the internet. You won't get them driving down the road unless you have some kind of internet radio tuner that you can use. And some people actually do have that kind of technology in their car. It's pretty impressive. All right, people, my video is over. Thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless America. And again, more importantly, folks, God save America. See you soon.